Today, we're going to talk about a habit that is so simple, it's almost deceptive. It could completely change how you feel after you eat. It literally takes just a few minutes, costs absolutely nothing, and the science behind it, it's pretty amazing. Let's dive into the power of the post-meal walk.
You know the feeling, right? That classic food coma. You finish a great meal and instead of feeling energized, you just feel heavy, tired. You just want to go lie down on the couch. Well, that post-meal slump isn't just you being lazy. It's a very real signal that your body is working overtime.
The second you put that fork down, your body kicks into gear. Think of it like a major operation getting underway. Digestion isn't something that just happens in the background. It's a huge task that requires a ton of your body's resources. So let's look at what's really going on under the hood.
Okay, so priority number one for your body is digestion. And to get that job done, it diverts a massive amount of blood flow straight to your stomach and your intestines. Now that's great for breaking down food, but it means there's less blood and oxygen to go around for your brain and your muscles. And that is a huge reason you suddenly feel so sluggish and tired.
And it's not just that. At the very same time, all the carbs from your meal are turning into glucose, and that glucose starts flooding your bloodstream. Hello, blood sugar spike. So you've got this 1-2 punch. All your blood is rushing to your stomach and your blood sugar is going haywire. It's basically the perfect recipe for fatigue. But what if the fix was ridiculously simple?
That's it. 10 to 15, not hours, minutes. That's all it takes. Just 10 to 15 minutes to completely flip the script on how your body handles a meal. A short, gentle walk is all you need to fight off that slump and give your heart a little support.
So this is the big idea, the post-meal walk. And let's be really clear, we are not talking about a high-intensity workout. The key here is gentle. Just a simple, easy-paced walk for 10 or 15 minutes. It is such a small tweak to your day, but the effects are, well, they're kind of profound.
So how can something so incredibly simple be so effective? You're probably wondering, what's the trick? Well, there's no trick. Let's get into the actual mechanics of why this tiny action makes such a massive difference.
The benefits here are pretty wide-ranging. It all starts with stabilizing your blood sugar, which is your #1 weapon against that post-meal fatigue. But it doesn't stop there. It also helps with healthier blood pressure, gets your circulation going, and maybe most importantly, it actually eases the strain on your heart.
Okay, so here's the magic. When you start to walk, your muscles immediately go, hey, we need energy. And where do they get it? They start pulling that glucose, that sugar, right out of your bloodstream to use as fuel. So instead of causing a big spike, that energy from your food gets put to work right away. It's just efficient.
And this just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's a tale of two choices. You can sit down after a meal, which often leads to sugar spikes, that energy crash, and your heart working harder. Or you can take a little walk. That helps keep your blood sugar steady, gives you sustained energy, and takes a load off your heart. The choice seems pretty clear. All right, so understanding the why is one thing, but the real question is, how do you actually make this part of your life? Let's talk about how to weave this into your daily routine, because consistency is where you unlock the real long-term benefits. I mean, it honestly does not get any simpler than this. Step 1, finish your food. Step 2, just get up and move for 10 to 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be a big production. Walk around the block, walk around your office, whatever works. And step 3, just enjoy feeling better with more energy and a happier heart. That's the whole plan.
And this really is the most important takeaway. Consistency matters. Doing it once is good, for sure, but turning it into a regular habit, that's when you build lasting support for your whole system. Think of it like a small deposit into your health bank account every single day. So I'll just leave you with this thought. We're all drowning in complicated health advice these days, right? But what if the most powerful thing you could do was also the simplest? What if that easy little walk you take after a meal is actually the most important step you take all day?
All right, let's dive into something that's just so crucial for our energy and well-being, especially as we get a little older. We're talking about our body circulation. Let's get right to it. You know that feeling, right? That little chill in your fingers or toes, even when the room isn't all that cold. Well, that's often a little sign that our circulation is changing. But the good news is, there's actually a lot we can do to give it some support. So first things first, let's get a really clear picture of what we're actually talking about. What even is circulation? And why does it matter so much to how we feel day in and day out? Okay, Think of your circulatory system like your body's own amazing courier service. It's working 24/7. Its #1 job is to deliver all the good stuff. We're talking oxygen, nutrients, to every single cell, from the top of your head right down to the tips of your toes. And when that delivery system is running like a well-oiled machine, you can feel it. You've got more energy, it's easier to stay warm, and your body just bounces back faster. It's literally the engine that powers your entire day. Now, let's talk about what happens over time, because just like every other part of our body, our circulatory system changes as we age. And understanding this is the key to supporting it in the best way possible. The biggest change is actually pretty simple. When we're younger, our blood vessels are really flexible and elastic, kind of like new rubber bands. As time goes on, they naturally become a bit less flexible, a little stiffer. And hey, this is a completely normal part of the aging process. And that little change in flexibility, well, it can lead to some things you might notice. Maybe your energy levels feel a bit lower, or you have that trouble with temperature we just talked about, or maybe you just find it takes a little longer to recover after you've been active. Sound familiar? Well, here's the great part. We can do something about it. And that brings us to the most powerful part of this whole conversation, your action plan. Let's look at some simple, totally doable steps to give your circulation the support it needs. We're going to focus on just 3 core habits. That's it. No complicated routines, no massive lifestyle changes. Just 3 simple things. Move gently, stay hydrated, and stand tall. Let's start with movement. Gentle activity basically acts like a second pump for your circulatory system. When your muscles contract, especially in your legs, it helps push blood back up towards your heart, which improves the whole flow. It's amazing. And this does not have to be intense at all. We're talking about a short, gentle walk, doing a few simple stretches while you're watching your favorite show, or even just making a point to stand up and move around if you've been sitting for a while. It all adds up. Okay, next up, hydration. This is such a simple one, but it makes a huge difference. When you're properly hydrated, your blood volume is right where it should be, which means your heart doesn't have to work nearly as hard to pump it around. It's an easy way to take some strain off your whole system. And finally, a habit we almost never think about, posture. When you're slumped over, you can actually physically pinch or put pressure on your blood vessels, which can restrict the flow. Just sitting and standing tall keeps all those important pathways open and clear. It's a total win-win, and it takes 0 effort. Oh, and here's one more really helpful tip from this source material. For those times when you know you're going to be sitting for a long stretch, like a long car ride or a flight, compression socks can actually give you some gentle outside support to help that blood flow get back to the heart. So, we have our 3 habits, but what's the real secret to making them work? Let's get to our final section and see how this all ties together beautifully. This right here, this says it all. It's the whole secret sauce. Small habits, done consistently, support circulation more than occasional intense effort. The real magic isn't in how hard you go, it's in how often you do it. It's all about consistency. Exactly. It's all about creating a supportive, easy daily rhythm. Every little thing you do, that short walk, that extra glass of water, sitting up a little straighter, all of those little things add up to create a huge positive effect over time. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What's just one small step, one tiny thing that you can add to your routine today? Because that's where real change always begins. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.